Alright, today we're going to be working on a 2003 Ford Taurus. It's a fairly simple job. What happens is when the customer turns the windshield washer on to squirt the window, no water comes up on the window, but underneath the car water is gushing out all over the place. So the first thing you want to do is try to find out where obviously the leak is coming from. In this particular case, it was a fairly simple problem. Very common on a lot of these Fords. What happens is the hose that comes up and squirts the washer fluid up onto the window is all brittle, and it starts to leak all over the place. So it looks like somebody at one time repaired it by putting a rubber hose on it, but to do it properly is really fairly simple. What we're going to do is first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove this cover right here. We have to take these clips out right here. So the way you would take these out is they make a tool like this that actually goes underneath the clips like this, and you pry the clips out. You're probably not going to have that tool, so another easy way to take it out, because you will need to reuse these clips, is you want to take a pair of needle nose pliers or something like that. You put it underneath the piece like this here, and you slowly just pull it out, and you remove all the clips. There's probably about 8 or 10 of them underneath here, so I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm going to get them out, and I'll show you what to do next. And once you have all the clips out of here, this cover here comes right off. Okay, then once you have all the clips out, this pulls right up and out to give you access to the hose underneath here. And then what you do is the hose for this is available from the dealer. You want to get it from the dealer because it's actually made exactly as it's supposed to, so that it fits on to the car properly. What you're going to do is you're just going to take this hose right off here, and be careful you don't break these pieces right here, because you're going to need to reuse the jets here to squirt the water up onto the window. So let me get a screwdriver and I'll take that off. I'll show you how that's done. What I always do is before you take them off, just give it a little bit of a twist, and then it comes right out. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. We just give it a little twist and pull it right out. Be careful, you don't want to break these. You don't want to break the plastic jets. Otherwise, you'll be changing them too. If you try to get them out and they're too tight, they won't come out. The next thing you can do is just grab yourself a razor blade, and you can cut it. Cut the rubber right here, so you can get that off. Just so you don't damage the jets. You put a screwdriver in, you just pry it open like that, and like that, and it comes right out. Okay? Now, obviously we're not going to use that. And the way you put it back on is quite simple. It comes with everything brand new, so you just push this down all the way like that. Remember to put this back behind there where it came off, and then we're going to reconnect it over there onto this side here. And once we do that, we're going to put the cover back on. So this, just push it back on here. Now we're all in there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the cover back on underneath here. Now remember when we took this out, remember when we took it out, we slid it off of these pieces right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to slide it back on. Like that. And then we're going to reinstall all of these clips that we previously took out. It's quite simple. They just push right back into the hole where you took them out. Lock it in there. And when you have this in here, you're going to reconnect it over to the, you're going to reconnect it onto the, to the hose that comes up from the pump down on the bottom. And when you're gonna do that, it's gonna be this piece here. We're going to put this back on just where it came off down in here. And the way we're going to do that is a little clip on the top right up here. I'll show you. Down underneath here, this little clip right here. We're going to need to take this off and we're going to reuse it again. So you just put, I'm going to do it with two hands. We're going to get underneath here with a screwdriver and we're going to pry this up very easy, because we need to save that clip so we don't lose it. So let me put this camera down and I'll show you how that's done too. Hold your hand over the top of it and just pry it. And we're just going to remove this. We're going to take this piece here and plug it back in. We just previously disconnected the other one from. Plug it in there, and then we'll push it right back down on top of that strut bolt. And that's it. If everything goes well, we should be able to spray the washer on the windows, and it should be fine. So let's go and turn the key on, and we're going to make sure it's okay. That's it. All right? Perfect. All right. So it's fairly simple when you know what you're doing and when you have a little bit of insight. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Good luck.